Hi everybody. Just thought that while I'm in this storm that's happening right now, figured that I'd make a video. So, V6 came out, and I just wanted to help people understand logic a bit more. So here I have it. I have a microprocessor hooked up to an air factory, which is factory 2. This conveyor leading into a silicon smelter, labeled conveyor 4. This power node labeled node 1. This other air factory labeled factory 1. This reconstructor labeled reconstructor 1. This reconstructor labeled reconstructor 2. And this conveyor over here labeled conveyor 3. We go into here, it seems a bit complicated at first, but it's all simple when you lay it out. So, the letter A, or variable in this case, the variable A is the power net in node 1. That is the power, wait, what? Power net. Hold on. Huh. Should be power net. Oh, it is power net stored. It's just weird and stuff. There it is. It's just cut off. So, in node 1, which is right here, in node 1, the power net stored is the amount of stored power. And over here we have an operation. A, which is the power net stored, has to be more than or equal to 5,000 to make B true, or 1. If A is, say, 4,000, B would be 0 or false. Now, right now, power is at 36K, so that is indeed above 5,000. So B is 1. So now we have a sensor labeled C, and it detects the amount of lead in factory 2. So the amount of lead in here, that factory. Now, if the lead in that factory is more than or equal to 15, then D is 1. If it is below, D is 0. Current amount of lead is more than or equal to 15 right now. So D is true. In this case, E is true if B equals D. You got that? Okay. So, set enabled of conveyor free to E. So if E is 1, conveyor free is enabled. So if there's indeed 15 or more lead in here and there's more than 5,000 power, this conveyor will be activated. Now, conveyor 4, the one leading to the silicon smelter, is instead with B, which is just checking if the power is correct. Reconstructor 1 and 2 are both also hooked up to B, and wait, what? Huh. Strange. Smelter 1 is still here. Okay, just forget that was down there. Okay, Reconstructor 1 and Reconstructor 2 are in here. They're both labeled to B. Now, I feel like I'm missing something. Don't you all? Whatever happened to Factory 1? So you can see it's currently not disabled or anything. And I don't think it should, but I don't think it's in here, don't y'all? You got a sensor in operation, operation, control of conveyors, and control of reconstructors. How about we just do a little tutorial on how to make a control. So you get control. So you have enabled block 1. You can just set whatever you want here. Enabled is the one you usually need. So what we're using is factory 1. So in block 1, put factory 1. Now it's very important that you do not capitalize the F in factory. Everything must be lowercase. Except for the variables, you can choose that. Now what I want to set it to is if the amount of power is above 5,000. So what I use for that is B. Because as shown before, A is the amount of power in the node, and B equals 1 if A is more than or equal to 5,000. So if I unpause real quickly, you can just see all this in motion. So you can see there is definitely enough lead in there. So this kiln is going. There's definitely enough power stored, so everything else is going too. Now you may have been wondering why I had this lead set up and why this kiln would turn off if if the lead was not in here. Well, that's because there's like literally no lead on this map. At most, there's just this amount. So I have drones collecting that. And the lead to make the drones, well, it's needed. So if a kiln is taking up lead, then, well, that's not good for lead production. Now, if you were wondering about the power situation, why I had all that going, that's because, well, I just kind of love that, you know, how it just kind of whips it across. How it whips across the enemies. Now, if you didn't know, this sector... Hold on. There we go. There's my mini-map. Now, if we look at my mini-map, you can see that there are a lot of enemy structures. That's because this is an attack sector. And the kind of hard one is an enemy base. So if we go to the planet map, you can see, well, this is a lot of things. I just use... No, turn it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I misclicked. Planet map. So for the original maps, I have this as their marker, even though that shows up normally. For the maps that I've been defeated on because I wasn't paying attention and was in another sector, I have this, which even though it's the logic symbol, it makes sense because it also looks like a core exploding after a lot of failure. Now these shields are just places that are 100% safe and will never get attacked. When I have... Why does it keep doing that? Hold on. No, this is annoying. Okay. So, for the sectors that are vulnerable or under attack, I use this, which was... Wait, which one? It was the swords crossed. No, let me just find it again. There it is. No, wait, when I am vulnerable, I use that, but when I am defending, I use a single sword. For these little hexagon areas instead of... What is that? For these pentagon areas, I use a star just because they're kind of special. A pentagon in a world of hexagons. For areas that are an enemy base, they have this symbol, which, you know, just very dangerous. Oh my god. So, I have a base on the other side of the planet where I've captured one of those hexagons. And I have this biomass synthesis facility. So I have this place and an enemy base over there, and that's pretty much it. I think I figured it out now. If you click the symbol, you automatically go in them. So anyway, this is the enemy base that we've got. Just some not very good duo defenses. You've got one of those, which I'm pretty sure shoots down projectiles. You got a Specter right there. I don't know why they put it there. And then you've got a Specter over here. Pretty OP for just the start of the base. And then behind the Specter, you know, of course you gotta get your Scorch behind your Specter with 2 laser drills. You definitely don't underestimate the Scorch with 1 pneumatic drill. You get a bunch of scatters over here, some fuses. You know, I like how these maps were thought out a little, because many of the maps I see still have fuses using graphite, which was changed in the update to be titanium and thorium. I don't think we've had a turret that uses pure titanium before. So we have another fuse up here with more titanium, some more scatters, some menders, and some more scorches that are fizzing the wrong way for some reason. That looks like the scorch should be on the other side. You don't have your conveyors go in front of the turrets. You have the turrets go in front of the scorches. You have another scorch down there. They love those. Got a bunch of duos. Some more duos, I think. Yeah, those are duos. Oil extractor for some reason with ripples that are facing the wrong way for some reason. You got a complex over here for making for making flares. Got another Specter over there. And then you have the crown jewel, the shard core. They might have wanted to go for a bigger core because, well, a bunch of Specters for just one small shard is a bit underwhelming. They also have a ton of these, it doesn't tell me the name. I think they're monos. Oh, they have 2 cores. 2 shard cores, and a ton of monos. So I've been trying to build up reverence, but they keep getting exploded from those enemy attacks. And the flares. Oh my, I love it when they zip across like that. Oh, do I love it. That's the end of this video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a nice day.